Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999, and we're on the green server. Back in CAZIC THULE on my Dark Elf Necromancer. What level was he at this point? 45, pretty sure. 44, 45. Hopefully we'll see here, but here with our mage buddy Orant, who is level 37, and pulling the throne room. Let me turn this down, make sure it's not up so I don't blow your eardrums out. There we go. I'll turn it up just slightly, like to a 1 or 2. Maybe 2 is fine. Alright, so this is the throne room in CAZIC THULE on the green server. Like I said, Dark Elf Necromancer level 45 with my mage duo buddy who is a 37 mage. So pulling this throne room, I may have to feign death. Snared that one there. But the way this camp works, as soon as you go through the door, there's going to be a couple mobs there by the door. Then there'll be like one in each corner, like the corner we're sitting in. Most people sit in the corner where we are at, if I recall correctly. And then there's like one on either side of the doorway. There's one inside on either side of the doorway. And then you'll see going from there. But that's about as far as we've got so far. We just started pulling this camp. So let's proceed and see what happens here. Gonna cast Snare on this lizard page. But yeah, I appreciate everyone watching the videos. Just wanted to say that at the end of the video, I do link the playlist that has all of the EverQuest videos on it. P99 green server. I show my complete journey from level 1 all the way till I'm level 40 or 54 right now, Heretic. So there's like 30, almost 40 videos on that playlist. So check those out too. The last video I did was us getting into this camp, and I don't know, maybe go check that video out as well. But yeah, there's a whole playlist going from when I was level 1 all the way till level 54, and everything in between. And we usually do pretty exciting stuff, so make sure you check out that playlist, is all I wanted to get across here. There are many more EverQuest videos on this channel, so not just the one you're seeing at the moment. Alright, so we got the whole entryway clear. I also wanted to look this up on my phone here while we're on here. I'll tell you what kind of loot you can get in this camp. It's like lizard scale cloak, I think, raven scale, like arms or legs or something, but we'll make sure here. Okay, Project 1999 Wiki. The thing is, I don't get what you guys actually want to see. Some videos get way more views than others, and I'm not sure exactly what that means. So, like the video previous to this one didn't get as many, but then the one before that got at like 800, which is a lot. And I would really like that on every video, so, you know, I'm just trying to figure it out. But letting you know that there are playlists. I do have every one of my EverQuest videos on a playlist, because I know I also do Gems of War every single day, so it might get a little bit confusing, but trying to do 10 EverQuest videos a month at the moment, and they all go on that same playlist. So it's linked at the end of the video. You can just find it on my playlists on my channel. It's got 37, 38 EverQuest videos on it, so just wanted to point you in the right direction. Meeting a lot of nice people lately. Legolas, the Ranger, level 51 Ranger. Been talking to him. Of course, my buddy Vilescale, Orant. Who else have I been talking to? I saw Boots the Necro, I think. Some other people like sent me some tells too, and just said, "Hey, nice work, keep it up," and I really appreciate it. Keeps me going and everything, you know. Let's read about CAZIC THULE. I don't think we've done this yet. The lost temple of CAZIC THULE, later revamped to the Cursed Temple, lies deep in the swamps in the south of Antonica, hidden on an island between vines and protected by its caretakers and worshippers, the Lizard Men. Let's go forward here. I don't want to bore you guys. I'm just meditating. So this one popped in the courtyard here, so we're going to kill it. It's a page. Watch out for the pages as they cast, but they're a little bit lower level. But since they cast, they can be annoying. Within the temple exists a thriving community of lizard men and priests of CAZIC THULE. These lizards are opposed to the ones from the Firat, whom they consider primitive savages. Killing any residents of CT will raise faction with the Firat lizard and vice versa. So I just want to check out this one camp. I'm not going to read everything. Throne room. The Teu Templar spawns here, on the throne itself. He drops the lizard scale cloak and the Raven Scale leggings. So that's what we're looking for here. We're killing the PH on the throne there. Throne room, you know, so there's a throne in there. Teu Templar spawns at that throne, drops Lizard Scale cloak and Raven Scale leggings. Also, the Teu Diviner spawns in a corner from the throne room, in the same exact room, but in the corner. You can't really see him from the outside, but you can, once you get in there, you'll see where he spawns. But the Teu Diviner drops a Lizard Scale mantle and Raven Scale bracer. So you can get bracer, Raven Scale bracer, and leggings, and then the Lizard Scale cloak and mantle from these here. It says, because of the great density of mobs here and in the level right above, it's important to account for lizards healing through the walls when adventuring here. Yeah, that's true. That's what I was just trying to say about that page. It may be lower level, and if you get it by itself, it'll be really easy to kill. But if it somehow, let's say you're fighting a couple of fanatics, and there's a lizard page just on the other side of the wall, and you're fighting these fanatics too close to the wall, he'll keep healing the fanatics through the wall, and you can't do anything about it except for either burn down the fanatics or pull them away from the wall. But here's this little door here. If you're going to be super extra, you can go in that door, and it goes upstairs. And that's also what they were talking about. Things can heal from upstairs. So that's why you pull stuff to this corner here. That way the other lizards in there are not healing. Most people will pull to this corner from what I've seen. Unless you're super high level and you're just sitting on the throne pretty much, I guess. But yeah, there's, like I said, you're going to want to get here. I told you in the last video and showed how to get here in the last video. But just to reiterate, you want to, it's the first door on the left after you enter the courtyard. The first door on the left, it's like the only door on the left. You have to pass up some green lizard men and some trees and go around a corner, but it's the only door on the left. You go through that, you follow the hallway, you take a right, there's another door. Now you may want to chill, like as soon as you take that right and you see that door, you may want to stop, take a second, make sure you're full mana, full health, because beyond that door, which is right there, like I'm talking about right there, so let's go right here. So that door, there will be a lizard man standing like right there, and maybe one or two, and they might be linked. So you got to be careful when you open the door, because you may get charged by 2 or 3, as you saw in that last video. So that's kind of one of the hardest parts about breaking into this camp, is just that very first door. If you can get past that, then there'll just be a couple more in the courtyard you'll have to deal with, single pools most likely, like in the corners here. There'll be one there and one where we're sitting. Then there's some that stand outside this doorway, but they usually don't link. And then I open this door, and there's 2 in that door. So, telling my pet to back off. I wish he wouldn't come. I tell him to guard, but as soon as I get hit by anything, he'll come attack it. So you gotta tell him to back off. But here's a Herald, another healing type lizard. So we want to get him out of here. I'm still farming or camping the northern row guards at the moment. So this video will probably be a shorter one, 15 to 20 minutes, because I'm just in between spawns right now, making a quick video for you. And I don't know how many we're going to make on this CAZIC THULE throne room, but at least this one and another one at least. And it may go up to 4 or 5, because since they're shorter. But then after that, we're going to into Eastern Freeport to kill like 7 to 9 guards in there, me and Orant here, and also Lower Guck to do the Assassin Supplier Camp. We fight our way there. It's dangerous. I'm charming. I'm feign deathing. There's death, and there's really high good loot. So high risk, high reward. Well, that's saying in the last video, this is high risk, low reward. But Lower Guck is high risk, high reward. But yeah, beyond this door here, it actually goes upstairs. You can see the stairs kind of like right there. You go up and around a corner, I'm pretty sure. But we never actually made it that far. We had enough to pull between the courtyard here and everything else on the first floor. There was plenty to pull. There's probably, outside of the throne room itself in this courtyard area, there's probably at least 4 spawns. I think 4 to 5, actually. Probably about 5. And then, like I said, as soon as you go inside, you can go right or left. To the left there, there's like 1 or 2. To the right, the door there you can open, there's 1 or 2. And then, after that, you can head into the throne room itself. There's one standing on the throne, one to the right of the throne, and then there's 2 gorillas in there. So 4 there. So between everything, I would say there's at least 13 to 15 lizards you can pull without even going upstairs. But yeah, if you knock those down super fast and you're just chain pulling and you got downtime and you got full mana, then yeah, by all means go upstairs. But for the 2 of us duoing, we did not do that. I want to see how I pulled this gorilla because I do some feign deathing here. And hopefully I stand up quickly. Come on. Come on, Cinny. Come on, bro. I hate when I go forward and it goes too far forward. That's annoying. Why do I keep doing that? Stop it. Alright, come on, man. We ain't got all day. We want to see you pull this throne room here before the video is over. Come on. What is up? Let's go. See, I go too far forward and it's gonna be the gorilla. See? So where the heck is this? Let's see if I can find it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, so I rooted this guy and now I'm snaring one of the gorillas. Luckily, the gorillas were green to me, so they didn't both come when I cast on one. The other one didn't come. At 45, the gorillas are green, but there are blues in this camp, believe it or not. I am getting experience here. About every other mob was giving me experience, I would say. So I'm at the tippy top. 45 is definitely the tippy top for the throne room. I think there's deeper areas you can go where you would get better experience at 45, like maybe the Archon of Fear pyramid area, the Gators maybe, not sure about that one. And I really don't know that much about CAZIC THULE other than the throne room and the pyramid and the art and the maze and the Gators. That's like all I know. There's probably other things. If you hear that beep, that's a tunnel quest. I'm gonna have to tell you guys about that. I think I'm gonna make a separate video about tunnel quest, but check it out. Discord tunnel quest. Uh-oh, we got some ads here. This is dangerous. A Zealot and a Protector. I'm at half health. I'm at 40 health. They killed the gorilla, though. Okay, let's see what happens. I think I rooted one. That's good. Now I'm casting Life Tap, but I decided not to, I guess. I think everything is going fine. Both pets are on it. We got one rooted and pets on the other. Warrant throwing some big direct damage bombs. Back off the pet, send them on the right thing. We're on the Zealot at the moment. Zealots are pretty tough. Protectors are pretty tough. Fanatics, Sentinels, those are like the 4 toughest, I would say. Other than like like the bosses. I don't even, do Protectors have spells? I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Killed that Zealot. I was saying that the Fanatics and the Sentinels were the highest level, but I think Zealots are pretty high too, and Protectors. I definitely get experience if you watch down here. I'm pretty sure from that Protector, I get experience. I can't have my whole chat on the screen, but if we wait a second, it will show that we got experience. So we killed a bunch there. That was a Gorilla, a Zealot, and a Protector. So pretty good. It all worked out. Finished with almost 40 mana still, 80 health. Yeah. You can also get Fine Steel here. Pretty, you know, it's not Fine Steel, pages, gems, along with the chance for the Raven scale and the Lizard scale and stuff like that. He says, nice. Wonder what happened. That was the pH. Okay, that was the pH. So we just pulled the pH. I got about 5 minutes left. I'll try to go all the way up to the alarm for my guards popping. Fine Steel and a page. See, pretty nice. Here, a Protector just spawned in the courtyard, so you got to watch out for that. You don't want to be inside the throne room, like pulling the boss. Get an ad while you're doing that, and then come out here and there's stuff in the courtyard too. Like that'll be the most dangerous, I think. Besides, like breaking in the camp, which the doorway can be pretty dangerous, just because you can't see what's on the other side. And sometimes there can be, just like you saw in the last video where Orant died, there could be 2 Fanatics and a Sentinel right there, and they all hit you so hard unexpectedly, like a pet all at once killed a pet, and then they're all jumping on a squishy caster all at once before you know what's happening. And you know, so breaking into the camp and then breaking up the throne room itself, I guess, would be the other difficult part. So if like the gorillas are blue to you, or you know, it might be difficult to break this camp. I'd recommend feign death, or some sort of crowd control. Maybe an enchanter would do well in here. I guess if you can charm animals, then you could charm like one of the gorillas and make it fight the other one or something like that. You could also root, have them run out, root, and then feign death, and then everyone will return to the room, but the rooted one will still be there, so you can then stand up and grab the rooted one. That's a tip that Virik gave me. Yeah, so you could pull everything and be ready to feign death, but make sure you root one of them and then feign death, and then everything returns to the room. Then once all the madness is over with and you stand up, you can grab the rooted one. So there's a lot of ways you could do it. For us, it was easier just because the gorillas were green, and I think, you know, the most we ever got was 3 maybe, and we were able to handle that because, you know, a couple of them are green, a couple of them are blue, and we got 2 pets. We pretty much have a group of 4 here. We got 2 pets and 2 casters. I'd say it's a group of 3. You can at least make the pets as one other person. So a nice little trio that we got going on, I would say. But let's skip forward here. We're trying to get through this action. I got all this footage, and I still have like a ton of it to go. So let's go forward a little bit, looking at the front entrance. Keep track of your pop. I think it's a 22-minute spawn, so there is one that will pop on the spot we're sitting in. So you want to keep track of that. Why are we going so slow? Play. Come on now. Alright, what is going on here? I'm going to skip forward a little bit. I think I've got... What did he say? I don't know. Anyway, we're at a warder here. I think he popped. I might have pulled it, though. I'm not sure. Killing a warder. I think warders are casters, right? So warders, pages, heralds. Those are the ones you want to look out for. I think justicars. Those are the lizards you want to look out for. But I do like CAZIC THULE, but it is kind of, like I said, high risk, low reward. Good experience if you're at the right level and got a camp locked down, but you're not going to get rich off of it. You will get fine steel and words and stuff like that, but you're not going to get rich off of like one drop here. Like in lower Guck, you could get a FBSS or a thick banded belt or bag or like short sword of Yakesha, or I'm probably not even saying the best thing, like mithril sword or whatever. Like there's haste items and all that stuff that does procs and highly desired items that are thousands of plat. But in here, the best thing you're going to get is like a 500 plat item that isn't that desirable, you know? But yeah, let's go ahead a little bit. I want to see where I got this from. Come on. Oh, it must have came. Did it come in the door? No, I'm pulling it. Okay, let's watch this pull here. Eventually, you'll get it nice and pulled to where you're just looking for the next thing, which is probably behind this door if I was going to guess. But yeah, there's 2 in there, so watch out for that. You could get 2. Speaking of a justicar, here comes my pet. Tell him to back off. Sorry, master. Calming down. And we have the... Up, there we go. So, as soon as it attacks me, my pet will jump on it. We got both our badass pets on this justicar. And he probably has a piece of pine steel in his hand there. Do you want to make sure to snare? That way they don't run away. They look at him casting. I think he's got a full heal or something, so you got to watch out for that. Maybe bash, interrupt them. And yeah, but that's it for today, you guys. That's all I've got. So we pulled the PH. You got to see the entire pool for the throne room. Next time, hopefully, we'll get the boss itself and some cool drops. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. And I will see y'all next time for hopefully the boss instead of the PH in here. But yeah, see you next time. Peace.